Yes, and always actually. That's Sanjay Mokim of JP Morgan. 120 points higher is where we're going to finally end the day at, which is not a bad outcome at all. Yesterday's high was 17,066, and we're ending about 50 points on top of that, which is a good outcome so far. Well, let me just quickly wrap up the day with the gainers sectorally, and then we'll get into stocks. So banks did well, although they could not really add on to what we started the last hour with. So the Bank Nifty ends up 1.3%. Private bank and the PSU bank indices both did well. The other space was oil and gas, I think largely thanks to Reliance. If anything, on the margin, other stocks were lower. GAIL, for example, is one of the top losers today, but Reliance is 3% move, did the job. And you also had the small cap and mid cap indices, which participated well, and they had 0.5%, 0.6% gains, which showed up in the overall market breadth as well. The big gainer, of course, on the Nifty stocks, Rima, is Reliance today.
Yes, the Reliance Industries takes the top honors today, 3.5% higher. And remember, it's rebounding after hitting a 52-week low in yesterday's trade. So from very oversold levels, the stock has made a smart comeback. But look at the kind of outperformance the banks have put in. The Nifty Bank ends with a gain of 1.3% versus the Nifty and the Sensex up 0.7%. So big outperformance, and the Nifty Bank is now above its 200-day moving average. In terms of names, it was Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, which gained 1 to 2%. Insurance companies, HDFC Life, and SBI Life also ending significantly higher. Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Auto in the green. On the losing side, FMCG, IT take a backseat. HUL, Britannia, TCS and Forces count as amongst the big losers, and Power Grid comes in for some amount of profit booking after the recent upmove.
Well, on the mid-cap side of the screen, the index is up about 0.5%, slightly underperforming the Nifty. But you have movers and shakers. I mean, wherever there was buying evident. For instance, look at a stock like Stovecraft. It's going home with gains of almost 9% as we speak. And then, of course, some of the newsmakers of the day, Sterling and Wilson for its NTPC order, up about 6%. Some of the asset managers, HDFC, AMC, UTI, AMC, they've had a very good session. HDFC, of course, in focus on the back of the block deal yesterday, 5% up on the stock today. Manappuram up and about. Some of the gas stocks, Gujarat Gas, IGL, having a good session on expectations of favorable pricing when the formula is reset come the 1st of April. So not a very bad day for the mid-cap market. GAIL, of course, stands out. It went ex-dividend today, so that stock was down about 4%. But other than that, a pretty okay looking screen on the mid-caps. Bell goes off. The market has ended for the day with a total gain of 118 points, just above the 17,100 mark. Good day for the banks. The Bank Nifty is going home with a gain of 500.
Well, Europe and the European markets are also holding up with strength, so currently up 1.5%. So let's hope when we go to sleep tonight, all is well with the global markets, right?
You know, anything can happen. Let whatever happen happen when we go to sleep. But when we wake up in the morning, not the open, but the close which matters. Because as we've seen so often, you see very benign markets in the evening, and then an ugly close wrap up when you wake up in the morning. So let's hope.
And tomorrow's a big day, right?
With the Fed, right?
With the Fed, right? So tomorrow
evening.
is going to be a big day.
So you want some calm. Well, it's a wrap on this edition of Closing Bell, but don't go anywhere.